So this is my calendar, and this is one of the things also that has shown me synchronicities and has helped connect to things that have happened along the path. This is where I really started seeing that this calendar was speaking to me. In the month of March, we had the message of the two fish and how that related to the Two of Cups and the reflection of love, and how we are going to reflect love from within to without for ourselves so we can create it. And it's being able to look in the mirror and love ourselves in a very humbling way, full of the light. And then the connection that that brings between the masculine and the feminine. Then this is where things started to pick up. The next month was this message, and this happened to be the month that I got these cards. Look at that. This month was October, and this month completely touched my soul, changed everything within my world. We know what was happening in the month of November. Look at this. Transformation within the void, the feminine energy, the masculine energy. We've been talking about the chrysalis, the cocoon, and the journey that the caterpillar takes when it turns into that soup-like consistency in order to transform into the beautiful butterfly. And here we have the monarch. Lo and behold, I'm opening up the calendar for the month of December, and look at this beautiful message here. And we know in our last reading where we used these cards, the message was, we are getting now the sun and the moon in alignment. And right now it's the connection to the moon. We're working on our connection to the moon, our cycles, our rhythms, as we are cyclic beings. Something is being illuminated. Something is changing from within to without. Let's get our message. Alrighty guys, the reading is set up and the cards are present from the calendar that we were just discussing. And that calendar is just wild. Like, that calendar and the synchronicities and signs of just what's happened. Wow. And we know that things are really changing. Things are really changing. This is connected to the number 44, the revolution. The meaning of the sun and the moon. Yin and yang. Masculine and feminine. And our revolutions. And many of us have broken apart to come back together. And we know we all come back to love. Everything comes back to love. And much of that processes that that's what we've been learning. Now, I do want to say, tomorrow's reading is going to be a little bit longer. We're going to get a reading from Temperance and the alchemy of the sacred container. The sacred cauldron she's creating within. As well as, we're going to get the message from sometime this week, the gateway reading. And I will be working on the sun and moon sign readings. Please, guys, just hang tight with me. I'm working with my acupuncture on my side and my holistic health and healing, as that's part of meeting you, being able to meet you guys here to do what I do with you guys. Just please hang tight. Now, I really feel, even I was called to have these in my hands. I really feel the energy of the dark and the light today, and my hands are just lit with the energy, and it's incredible because this one is way hot. Like, this one is so much more hot than this one. I'm feeling cool energy from this one and hot energy from here. And it feels so connected to this solar eclipse revolution card. Let's get some messages. Let's see what's happening. Let's start with the deck. With the crows. Okay. Well, we have the Ace of Swords. We know we've been gifted the clarity with the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So we are grounding, we're grounding the energy of the moon through the sun. And that is allowing purification, connection to passions, and fertility. And this fertility is connected to pure. What's pure? What's being birthed here anew, and it's connected to our harvest and our transformations. And look at that. There's the butterfly, the monarch butterfly that we were just on the calendar there too. We're breaking free from the chrysalis, the cocoon. We're in the energy of the Hanged Man, and soon we'll be transforming from that energy. And there is the Knight of Wands, and I really love this representation because we can see that we have the sun and the moon. We can see that we're going to take that balanced shot. We have balanced aim because we have created stability of the light. That's the representation of the 4 wands. Stability of the dark. That's the representation of the other 4 wands. And then we have the 9 of wands. And that's taking shot, taking aim. And that's the 9 of wands energy. But this, we've expanded from this place. We've actually expanded. We're on our quest. And that's thanks to that new moon being in Sagittarius. We have the 7 of Swords. And it's a very interesting representation. We have peace for the masculine, peace for the feminine, and we remove the heartbreak. So the masculine's got a sword of defense for the 3D and the 5D. The feminine has a sword of defense for the 3D and the 5D. And we're removing the heartbreak. And this is connected to sacred energies as well as sacred synchronicities and signs. And it's connected to the world and the healing that we're doing here. We're healing and we're expanding. We're not the serpent that eats its own tail anymore. We've shed our skin, we've transformed, and now we must heal from that process. And this is the connection to all that scorpion energy. And the red strings of faith are sacred cords. We just have to continue to work away at this process. Actually, no. Let's see what's being activated by the moon, and then we're going to see what's being shifted. Because we know it's all about the moon right now. We know that from our last reading. As well as this reading right now, too. We're understanding it's about our connection to the moon. Look at that. A volcano. We're about to erupt. We're about to erupt with the light. It's all about the figure kneeling here on this platform, looking like an athlete about to sprint, wearing a ceremonial collar indicating service, servitude, or power. The flames of an eclipsed sun, the flames of an eclipsed sun reveal its all-powerful presence behind a black moon. In the background is a dark and brooding volcano. Its flames merging with the fiery hair of the figure. The glowing circular shape made by the branches of a tree is a reminder of the full moon to come. And the full moon to come is in Gemini. And now look, we're having the energies of an eclipse right here with the black moon and the sun. This is a time considered on working with love or hatred, and that's what we're doing. Those are the conflicting energies. Love and hate, fear and compassion, kindness, career, love. You know, there's so many conflicting energies we have within our lives. That's the dark and the light, but we're merging them. You know, pain, the reflection of pain to create love, and that's really connecting the masculine and feminine energies. Whoa. This is all about, this energy is it's connected to Mars and the Sun, and it's highly creative and initiating, representing expression of inspiration, spontaneity, and recklessness, indicating a need to act, to release power that can be contained no longer, immediately. It is a card of extreme action and impatience. The thing about this is, though, it's hot, fiery energy full of creative impetus, representing a period of inactivity during which there is an accumulation of energy that later will erupt like a volcano. So while we're in the energy of the Hanged Man, we must release. We must release. We must release this energy that we're being shown to release. And just let this energy out. Because we're going to be filled again. We have to empty to refill ourselves up. And that's what we're doing. We're making room for this activation between yin and yang, dark and light, masculine and feminine. It's our revolution time. It's time, guys. Oh my goodness, like I just feel so lit right now. I'm glad I got up today. All right. Four of Swords. And that's what we need to be doing. We're going to be healing here. And this is connected to our sword of clarity. And that's creating balance. That's creating balance, and a new pathway is being opened. And a healing of the heart, as well as the connection to the heart with the Queen of Swords. This truth is connected to our third eye. And is connected to the Queen of Pentacles energy. So we're grounding our truths. Our truths of what we've seen here. And that's part of our abundance. Whatever we're seeing here, we're grounding it because it's part of our abundance. So whatever you're seeing when you're resting in the Four of Swords energy and it's connected to the Sword of Clarity, and as you're removing your pain and becoming heart-centered, and look at all these activations of the heart. We have the Princess of Coins and the Princess of Wands. And this is grounding. This is grounding the fire power. This is grounding the sun energy. We're expanding now with the masculine and feminine energy. This is where they come into connection. And this is through friendship. The masculine and feminine have created a friendship. And it's a friendship that's connected to our pureness, our detoxification, and our connection of the light. And here with the Seven of Swords and the Princess of Wands, I need more information. We know we have counterparts here because we have the Princess of Wands and the Knight of Wands. And these are more youthful energies. The Nine of Wands, and there it is. The Sagittarius energy. This is sacral chakra healing. And we have picked one wand, and it's the connection between the masculine and feminine, and it's the connection to the sun as well as the moon. And there it is. There's the one wand we picked. It's the Ace of Wands. And we've created connection with the Three of Cups. And look at that. We have love. So, when we have the Sword of Clarity gained for the masculine and feminine, as well as creation of peace, and we've removed the heartbreak, that's when things really shift. And there's the counterpart energy, but this is a more youthful energy, so this is connected to the inner child. And we pick the wand of creation, the one that's connected to us, our divinity, our divine light. And there it is. We've created our stairway to heaven, literally. We've activated the pathway there. We've activated the pathway home. And it's the connection to love. The connection between the masculine, feminine child, body, mind, soul, solar plexus healing. We understand where our personal power comes from here, and it's of the light. And it's connected to our heart. It's connected to what we're creating too. And this is what's happened. The devil energies have fallen here within the tower so that we could go within and heal and connect, because we're connecting within to connect without. And this Ace of Coins is grounding the heavens to the earth. This is grounding this energy now. Grounding the light. It's connected to the King of Coins, and there he is again. You saw he was just sitting there, and I reshuffled, and there he is again. And now we have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Coins. There are counterparts, matured counterparts. And this is connection to the crown, as well as connection to the third eye. But we've healed now all the way to the root. And look at that, you guys. The Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. I love it. With the Chariot. The Knight of Swords. Like, this is beautiful. We got to keep working away at what we came here to do. And I look forward to getting more messages and seeing what that is as we expand on the path. Thank you guys for joining me here. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.